What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In the last video we talked about how the Ray Gun Mark II got added into Blackout, and today we have Operation Grand Heist. And over on PS4 there was a new mode introduced today called Hot Pursuit. And this game mode, I love this game mode. This game mode is absolutely awesome. What you're seeing us do right now is we get the bandit cars, and the cops have radar built in. We don't. So we're using sensor darts, so we have a built-in radar and we can just drive around. This is amazing. There's a lot of different things you can do now with these new features. It's looking a lot like GTA 5 in its own way. But we got a lot of things to cover. We did have a mini update on top of update 1.13. So this is everything in the new update that changed. So if you go on to enjoy today's video, drop a like on it and subscribe, man. I'd love to have you along all Black Ops Pass. And here's what Treyarch had to say when it comes to those people who bought all the tiers. Tier 100 and realized that Tier 101, there was no loot at the beginning of this. Here's what Treyarch had to say. Effective immediately, reserve cases have been added back to the tiers at the end of the contraband stream, and players will continue to earn progress towards cases for gameplay while progressing through the stream. Daily tier skips after 100 tiers also now work as before, granting a case for each tier for players of all modes to ensure the original goal is always allowing players to earn reserves earlier and with more frequency than in previous operations. Additionally, the earn rate for reserve cases through gameplay has been doubled to ensure players earn cases faster at all times. Lastly, if you've already progressed beyond Tier 100 before the operation or during the operation, you will automatically be awarded with the same number of reserve cases you would have earned for every tier completed since that point in this operation. This means no lost tier-based progress towards reserves, as your case earned after Tier 100 should be waiting for you once applied this evening's update. So this is the update that we got. It was a total fix for the black market. And for you guys on Xbox and PC, I know on February 26th is when you get Operation Grand Heist. So here's a little bit of information from Treyarch straight to you guys. And of course, players will continue to earn cases at all times on top of the regular contraband tier unlocks, as it has been since Tuesday's update. These changes are now live on PS4, and will immediately go into effect when Operation Grand Heist begins on Xbox One and PC next week. So you guys can expect these updates to already be there and the black market to be at full capacity at that time. When it comes to multiplayer fixes in this little update, in the game modes 1 in the chamber, there were 2 little fixes, not really that important, but overall quality improvements for the game mode. Now in Zombies, there was an additional MK2 weapon support. This is really interesting. Added support for the new MK2 weapons in Zombies. In parentheses, they have the SWAT RFT, Damon 3XB, and Cap 45. They say nothing about the Ray Gun Mark II, yet the addition here is additional MK2 weapon support. We did see the MK2 Ray Gun make its way into Blackout, so I'm really interested to see what this means coming into the future. We have additional MK2 weapon support now in Black Ops 4 Zombies. The daily calling rewards did have a little bit of a fix. Future additional tier skips now properly award for completing daily callings. Apparently there was some sort of issue there. And with prestiging, they address an issue that prevented players from earning weapon XP or camo progress after using a prestige token to unlock a weapon. So for all you guys that are under prestige 10, master prestige, this was a fix for you. So let's get back to Blackout for a second. I want to give you guys a little bit of an update when it comes to what this game mode Hot Pursuit is if you're on Xbox or PC. Now on February 26th, when you get the update Operation Grand Heist, you might not have this game mode. We didn't get it till Friday, so you might not actually get it till March 1st. So be aware of that, but here's what Hot Pursuit's all about. It's going to be added as a featured playlist on PS4, soon to Xbox and PC. 3 new vehicles are added: the SUV, the PBR, and the muscle car, as well as police variants of the helicopter and the ATV. New vehicles have special abilities which give players a competitive advantage at the risk of greater exposure. Muscle cars have the ability to spot nearby supply stashes and supply drops. Police vehicles have built-in sensor dart functionality when their police sirens are activated. This is a really cool feature, as well as the ability to detect enemy-occupied muscle cars. Now in this mode, supply stashes and supply drops occur more frequently than normal. Players respawn when the circle collapses as long as one teammate is alive when the next collapse occurs. Respawns are disabled at the final collapse. The last team standing wins the game. And this is where it gets really intense as the final circle comes to a close. and it just keeps closing in, so everything gets tight, and players are rushing for cover wherever they can find it. And I really enjoy this part of the battle. You have teammates flying in from other teams that have just one weapon, the MX-9. They have just some bandages and a huge disadvantage when it comes to the other weapons that players have. I mean, some of these players don't die, right? And a bunch of them do. So they come in flying from the sky and they only have the MX-9. That's the default weapon that they give you. And I guess the biggest thing you can really take from this is high ground wins battles. But if you also got snipers, then you can win battles from low ground. So you got to just kind of pick and choose your wars, your battles, where you're going to go. Right here in this particular circumstance, at some point we got to jump, and this is where it's getting really intense, really exciting. But we know March is just around the corner, and we're going to have a Shamrock and Awe event, and that'll bring even more loot into the stream. Probably get St. Patrick's Day hats. I'm not sure. I think it could be kind of cool. Let's just see what they do, you know. I'm giving it a chance. I bought the Black Ops Pass, so I'm just trying to make it worth it. If you guys want to make it worth it too, be sure to subscribe. Activate the push notifications here on the channel. Become a part of Team GRIZZ and follow the updates as we move along. There's just a lot to cover and a lot that keeps happening every week. So I want to stay on top of it, keep you guys informed as much as possible. So if you like Blackout, if you like multiplayer, if you like zombies, I cover all the patch notes and game updates as we move along. And since we got ×2 of the reserve cases throughout gameplay time, there's a huge increase there. It seems like all of our gameplay time is worth it. Thing about zombies is we just get the daily tier skip and the daily calling tier skip. Hopefully playtime will count for zombies at some point here in the black market. I'll see you in the next video. Viollent out.